Hello, Kenneth Travis here, your outside the box lender. Hey, listen, I wanted to take a minute and give you some benefits, 5 specifically, to the FHA mortgage loan. Okay, this is a very popular loan. A lot of people originating FHA mortgages across the country. It's really growing and really started a whole new wave of financing in the financing world, especially since the mortgage meltdown a couple of years ago. FHA has really come out and stepped up their game, and it is the more common loan that we're seeing in the marketplace today. So one of the benefits of FHA financing is the fact that it's a low down payment. It's 3.5% of whatever the sales price is. So if you have a $100,000 loan, then you're looking at $3,500 to be required as the down payment. Now the good thing, and this is important, a lot of people kind of stumble with this, is that the 3.5% down payment, the earnest money that is contributed on that particular sales contract can count towards that 3.5%. Okay, so very important to know that FHA, what they're looking for is a total contribution of 3.5% total. So very important to know. Sellers can help pay your closing costs. Okay, now currently today the seller can pay 6% of the buyer's closing costs, up to 6% of the buyer's closing costs. And there's been some scuttlebutt that they're actually going to lower that to 3%. It hasn't been put into law or in effect yet, but something that certainly may be something that's done in the future. But the seller can help with the closing costs, which is always really good for the home buyer, because if you're looking at a $100,000 sales contract, that's up to $6,000 of the buyer's closing costs. That includes all closing costs, all prepaids, homeowners insurance, taxes, everything, bottom line. The third benefit of FHA is the low interest rates. They are extremely low. Typically, if you're a borrower that has a credit score of a 620 or higher, then something definitely that you can qualify for. Anything below a 620 credit score, just really non-existent in the marketplace today. There may not be some lenders out there that can actually do them below 620 credit scores. I've heard that there are, but then again, you have to be really, really careful in that regard. I think FHA's credit score requirement today is a 580, but a lot of on the investor level, they're just not really wanting to risk that, although FHA may allow that down to a 580. Now, something else that's very important to know, if your credit score is, let's just say, a 620, and your friend has a credit score of a 750, well, guess what? Interest rates are going to more than likely be the same. So just because you have a higher or greater credit score with FHA doesn't necessarily ensure that you're going to get the lowest rate with FHA. So regardless of what your score is, in most cases, the interest rate is going to be the same. However, if you're doing a conventional loan, then obviously the higher credit score is going to get you the lower rate. It doesn't always work out that way with FHA. There's no limits on the amount of mortgages. So you can do an FHA loan over and over and over again. Now, you can't have 2 FHA mortgages at one time. In most cases, you can if it's enough distance between the properties and it's for a move or whatever, but those are very, very circumstantial circumstances. So something definitely to know, and that's the great thing. Now, there are loan limits with FHA. I can tell you in the Dallas-Fort Worth, the East Texas area, the loan limit's like $271, okay? So you can't have a loan amount higher than $271,000. I know some of the bigger states, California, Florida, some of those areas allow a lot more loan limits. Just ask your realtor or your lender in that area, and they'll be more than happy to get you that information. And lastly, and this is just a really good benefit, is you can also refinance with what they call an FHA Streamline Refinance. So what is that? Well, if you already have an FHA loan, or you get into an FHA loan, this is just another benefit, is you can actually streamline refinance. So let's just say rates were to drop and you were in it at 6%, rates dropped to 4.5%. Well, there's less paperwork. In many cases, you don't have to get a new appraisal. You don't even have to re-income or credit qualify, which is just a benefit, because it makes the ease of the refinance so easy and it's streamlined. So definitely a benefit there. Hope that these benefits helped maybe line some things out for you. These are some of the common questions that we get, also some of the common benefits. Just wanted to bring those to you as a benefit and a tip. Hope that this information was valuable. Let me know if you need anything. You can always call my office at 903-236-5000. So if you or anybody you know is looking for mortgage lending, hopefully you'll give us a shot. Have a great day.